This boy had no money for school and could only do manual labor. Suddenly, he was startled by a rich kid's car horn and dropped his ice blocks, breaking them. The driver kept honking and yelling at him to get out of the way. Unexpectedly, this incident led him to notice a newspaper article about the legendary life of steel magnate Andrew Carnegie, who had also dropped out of school at 16 to work and eventually became a billionaire. The boy felt like he had found his life's purpose. He would definitely work hard to become a billionaire too. When he returned to his impoverished home, he saw that they could barely afford a decent meal, and his mother was bedridden with illness. To change his family's poverty, the boy showed his father the newspaper and declared that he would definitely become a billionaire someday. But to his surprise, his father mercilessly scolded him. "You'll never become rich. You'll just be a poor laborer like your father. That's what your grandfather told him. And that's how he raised me." The boy realized he couldn't stay in this place anymore. So at midnight, he told his mother he was going out to make his fortune. At least this way, there would be one less mouth to feed at home, and the money saved might be enough for his mother's medicine. His mother kept apologizing to her son, saying she was a burden to the family. He came to a nearby town where a farm owner happened to need 6 workers. To solve his food problem, Reed desperately pushed to the front and eagerly recommended himself to the farm owner, claiming he could carry 50 pounds ice blocks up to the 3rd floor. But the owner wanted someone strong and sturdy, so Reed immediately lifted a fat man nearby to prove his strength. The farm owner burst into laughter, but his positive attitude truly impressed him. The group arrived at the farm. Reed obviously had never done pile driving work before and fell over with one push. But while others were resting, he continued working hard to reinforce the wooden posts. In the evening, his co-workers started playing poker. Seeing this, Reed fell into deep thought. He suddenly realized that working for wages would never make him rich. He'd just end up wasting time like these people. So Reed approached the farm owner and asked how he could become as wealthy as him. Seeing the honest boy, the farm owner shared his secret to success. Only by finding a way to be the leader can you make big money. That is, becoming a leader who brings everyone together to grow big. Reed then proposed, "If we finish the work ahead of schedule, wouldn't that save you money?" The farm owner confirmed this was true. Reed continued, "What if I finish driving all the posts tomorrow? Could you give me a portion of the money you save?" The farm owner laughed and said, "Young man, you can't finish it all." The next morning, the co-workers found Reed missing. It turned out Reed had come to work at 3 a.m. and figured out efficient methods to complete all the tasks quickly. He then organized everyone to work in teams. 4 people measured and dug holes, while 1 person each handled placing posts and installation. This directly improved efficiency, and the farm owner smiled with satisfaction when he saw the results. They finished all the work, and Reed earned more money than the others. This was his first pot of gold. He then went to the post office and sent $20 home for his mother's medicine. Just then, he noticed a man's gold belt and curiously asked how he could become as wealthy as him. The man proudly told him that gold was everywhere here. The key was knowing how to discover it. Smart Reed immediately thought of oil. The man smiled without answering, but Reed had finally found his direction. Suddenly, news came from the front lines that Japan had attacked Pearl Harbor, meaning war was about to break out. Although Reed was focused on getting rich, he was also a patriotic young man, so he enlisted in the army and soon found himself on the battlefield. When an officer asked a new recruit to deliver a message to the front lines, but the soldier was too scared,